These two children were born in the same hospital. As they grew up, they attended the same kindergarten, and later went to the same middle school. Even in high school, they were in the same class and often sat together. Both of their families were in the rice cake business, and their shops were on the same street. They had lived together for over a decade and had a very close relationship. However, when they were younger, Annie didn't like rice cakes, because John used to tease her a lot. John would often call her by a nickname loudly, which made Annie feel upset. Every time this happened, Annie would cry and run home, wishing her family would stop making rice cakes. But her mom would always comfort her, saying that John only teased her because he liked her and wanted her attention. But shortly after, Annie's mom passed away in an accident. From then on, John stopped teasing Annie and started trying to make her happy. Whenever Annie faced difficulties, John would always be there to help her. John even made a simple paper cup phone for Annie, listening to all her worries every day. They continued to communicate through the paper cup phone until high school. Gradually, John developed feelings for Annie. As someone who loved photography, John decided to go to college in Tokyo, but his father strongly opposed the idea. However, his mother supported his choice and told him that before graduation, he had to confess his feelings to Annie. Annie, on the other hand, had grown up on this lively snack street and didn't want to change. She chose to take over the family's rice cake shop. John spent an entire afternoon hesitating, unable to muster the courage to speak to Annie. That night, John looked at Annie's figure through the window, and with determination, he finally gathered the courage to confess. He promised himself that if Annie answered the phone this time, he would confess. But this time, Annie, who usually missed the cup, caught it perfectly. When John was about to speak, he realized the person on the other side of the window wasn't Annie, but her sister, Anna. That moment took away all of John's courage. Plan failed, John decided to meet Annie the next morning and confess face to face.